Yeah, it is. There was a story that came out last week. Incidentally, for folks who just arrived, a lot of what we both talk about are things that if you have the Notes app, follow us, subscribe. But if you just don't need another email, please, you can follow us, which is one of the good things about that app. But a lot of these things we post, just sort of on the fly, and it's not going to be
Yeah.
in a big email. Sometimes I'll post something and it just gets so much traction. I feel like I need to really sort of, expand on it a little bit. But there was I posted something about this a few days ago. A reporter for Slate that applied for a job at ICE,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
she had been I wanna say she'd done a couple of tours in Afghanistan, so she had that military, background on her resume. She said that her in-person interview lasted 5 or 6 minutes,
Yeah.
and so she leaves, and I guess, I don't know, a week later, maybe a little bit less, she gets a phone call, um, and they wanted to do a drug test. So she says, and she wrote an article, and I also there's a video. I think she was on Democracy Now being interviewed, which I posted
Mhm.
that. And so she gets this, they want her to do a drug test. She says, "Sure, I'll do it." She says, "But I knew that I had consumed legal cannabis just a few days ago, so I was gonna fail." So maybe a week went by, and I guess they have it in, a lot of these like big companies, they have a portal, I guess, where you can go in and they give you, some way to log in and you can see where you are, if you
Yeah.
if you're she's looking to see if her drug test, whatever.
Yeah.
She says when she logged on, she was already hired. Like, they had her
Yeah.
down as an employee, and just all kinda really sketchy stuff, like some of the dates on some of the things that they had in her file were 3 days in the future, okay? Like, the result of her drug test was, like, next Monday.
Yeah.
So, it
And
they're hiring so many
she
people, they don't even know what they're doing.